All right, so I don't normally do the breaking news thing, but it's almost 1 p.m. West Coast time on Sunday, August 10th, and the FBI has dispatched agents into the streets of Washington, D.C. to crack down on crime. Over the last few days, I think prompted by the attempted carjacking and beating of, oh God, what's his name? Like Edward Corestine. He's one of the Doge kids, had the nickname of Big Balls. There was an attempted carjacking. He got the shit kicked out of him. There was a bloodied photo of him circulating on the internet. And then Donald Trump started focusing on crime and saying that crime in Washington, D.C. is out of control. It's our nation's capital. He's going to do everything that he can to bring crime under control in Washington, D.C. The largest ethnic demographic in Washington, D.C. is Black Americans, African Americans, at around 44% of the city's population. And, followed by Caucasians at around 38 or 39%, give or take. And so again, it's Donald Trump using federal law enforcement to do a show of force against Black and brown people. We've all seen what ICE has been doing across the country to Hispanic, Latino immigrant populations. And now it's time to crack down on Black people in our nation's capital. And he's been tweeting up a fucking firestorm. He said on Sunday that it's immediately clear he wants to immediately clear out the city's homeless population and take swift action against crime. Be prepared. There will be no more Mr. Nice Guy. We want our capital back. Yada, yada, yada. So 120 FBI agents have been dispatched into the streets of Washington, D.C. The FBI is generally an investigative body. They arrest people every now and then, but after they get a warrant. They're not beat cops. Okay? FBI agents are not beat cops. And I'm reading from an article from the Washington Post. In recent days, the administration has authorized up to 120 agents, largely from the FBI's Washington field office, to work overnight shifts for at least 1 week alongside DC police and other federal law enforcement officers in the nation's capital. FBI agents generally do not have authority to do things like make traffic stops. And the people said the agents' roles could include supporting the other agencies during traffic stops. So it's just more over-policing of Black and brown people. Okay? That's all this is. Trump said, I'm going to make our capital safer and more beautiful than it ever was before. It's all going to happen very, very fast, just like the border. Washington, D.C.'s Mayor Muriel Bowser is pushing back on this, and it should be noted that you compare 2025 to 2024. In 2025, violent crime is down 26%. Homicides are down 12%. The arrests of juveniles are down 20% over last year. So it's over policing Black and brown people, despite what the data actually shows. I have no doubt that this is almost entirely racially motivated on Donald Trump's part, because Donald Trump is a racist. And Donald Trump's supporters are also racists. Anyway, continuing on with the Sunday, I'm highlighting merch from our merch store. This is one of my favorites. It's got like an 80s tropical vibe to it. It says do not obey in advance, and it says resist. This is one of my favorite designs. Our buddy Wiseacre came up with this one and pitched it to my brother Falcon and I. I think it's awesome. You can find it at Hawk Merch Store because it looks like just a fun tropical 80s kind of jersey. I'm wearing a jersey. We have t-shirts and hoodies and v-necks and tank tops. And it's a great design. And then people actually read it and they're like, oh, right on, man. But you can find this at hawkmerchstore.com. There is a link in the link tree in my bio, or just go to hawkmerchstore.com. Thanks, everybody. Have a good Sunday.